Good morning.
Hey, how you
How
doing?
are you?
Good.
How was your vacation?
Oh, it was really great. We had good weather,
Awesome.
which is always important when you camp.
Yeah, I can kind of make or break it.
For sure. Definitely for me.
Did the boys have fun?
Yeah, it was great. We went on some hikes, climbing rocks and things, and it was good.
That's
How are you
awesome.
doing?
Good.
Looks nice
Well-
there. The water looks so calm.
Yeah, because it's early in the morning. So like the tide changes directions, and just when it's going to change, it almost is like glass.
It's beautiful.
So it's just starting to swirl and change. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's hard to look at.
How hot is it there?
Oh, well, of course, August is the worst month of the year. So it's the feels like temperature, because we have so much humidity. The feels like is usually in August over 100 every day.
Wow.
So it's low 90s, and then the feels like is always 10 degrees higher.
Okay.
So, but we're sort of, getting to the end, and soon it'll be like high 80s. The humidity will start to drop. The winds will pick up.
Hi,
And then
Kendall.
Hello.
Hi, Susan.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, so we're used to it though. Your body gets used to it. I love the heat.
True.
So,
Yeah. My sister lives in Australia, and
oh, wow.
it's interesting to hear what she thinks is cold now and what. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have you been to visit her?
Yeah, a few times. I've been there I think 5 times over since I was 19.
Wow, that's
Good
amazing.
place. Good place.
It's
for
a
sure.
schlep, right?
It is. When you get there, you feel totaled a bit. Like it's a
Yeah.
long haul.
Well, I'm leaving tomorrow morning for San Francisco, and when I get there,
Already.
I feel, a little beat up. But
Yes.
anyways, okay, shall we
Sure.
start?
We
Sure.
shall.
Okay, let's do it.
Yo.
I'm sure-
Yo.
Okay. So go all the way to the back of the mat. Let's just take a nice deep breath. Really try to expand the ribs here at the top of this pose. And then relax. And try to breathe when you're holding a pose. That's really important. So really open up the ribs here. Take your gaze. Maybe you start looking up a little bit. And then relax. One more time. Big deep breath. And then exhale out. Let's pull those elbows back. Give me a little hip hinge here. Up and down. Keep the weight back into the back of the feet. So now we're going to do one little squat and then one little hip hinge. They don't have to be big. We're just getting the body warmed up. So when you're hip hinging, get those elbows nice and high and pull in the stomach. Nice. So demanding she is for so early in the morning. Okay, let's pull the arms out, get them really parallel to the floor here, and just squat for me. Pulling your booty back, no weight in the toes. Nice. Let's do 3 more. Maybe you start to get a little lower. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, let's pull the left knee up and into the body. Little balance challenge for that right leg. And then switch. And switch again. Okay, so now you're going to take hold of the foot. Take it behind you and sweep the right arm up. Little release for the front part of the leg. Okay, right knee pulls in. Take hold of that foot. Sweep your left arm up. Bringing a little movement to the balance. Okay, release it. Big deep breath. So left arm comes down, take it over a little to the right, but really try to get long through the arm. And switch. And again. And here's the last one. Okay, we're going to pull the left foot forward just far enough that you can still keep the heel down behind you. Clasp your fingers behind you like this. Keep your spine nice and long. We're just going to lean forward. And as you start your lean, try to lift the hands up behind you. And then really slowly bring it back up. Let's do that again. Make sure both your feet are facing forward and you have enough width that you don't feel wobbly. You always want to feel nice and stable. Trying to get some length into that hamstring. Come on back up. And one last time. Stay nice and broad through the shoulders. Now you're going to release the hands to the floor if you can reach. If not, hold your shin. And just hang out and enjoy this release in the back of that left leg. Okay, bend your front knee. Let the knee stack over the ankle. Press up through the heel, take your arms out to the side. Keep that bend in your front knee, sweep your arms up. The back heel is still down. Come on back down. So you got a little work coming into the top of that leg. Sweep back up again. Nice. And then one more time down. And this time we're going to step back into our plank pose. Just hold your plank, 5 breaths. As you hold it, pick your left foot up. And now switch, pick the right foot up. Put both feet down and let's meet in a down dog. Oh, so good. Let's pedal our feet. Big stretch through those calves. Hold the left side down. Just enjoy and breathe. Hopefully you're playing some great music that you're enjoying. Switch right. Pedal both feet. Okay, bring the shoulders back over the wrists so you find yourself in your plank pose. We're going to put the knees down, sweep those hips back, walk your hands forward. Forearms off the floor, armpits going towards the floor. Just breathe. Okay, now we're going to release the forearms so they're on the floor. Come onto the tops of your feet. You're in a child's pose. So nice little stretch for the lower back. You can have your forehead wherever it feels good. I like to hold my head off the mat. You don't have to. Just really try to send some breath into that lower back. Okay, back up onto all fours. We're going to meet in our high plank pose and straight back to down dog. So let's walk your feet halfway up your mat and your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Nice slow reverse swan dive back up. Core engages, sweep the arms to the ceiling, take your gaze, look up, expand through the rib cage. And exhale. So we're going to take the right foot forward this time and your left leg back. Make sure your left heel's on the floor, almost straight legs. Clasp the fingers behind you. Let's do that nice little hinge to release that right hamstring. Try to lift those hands towards the back of the head and then really slowly come on back up, pressing away from the earth through that right heel. Take it down again, nice and slow. Enjoy that pull you're feeling behind your leg. So don't be in a hurry. Come on back up slowly. This time we're going to release the hands when we get down there and just enjoy and breathe. So if you're looking at your feet, I hope both of them are facing forward. Okay, let's bend that front knee, bringing it over the heel. Take your arms out to the side, come on up. Keep that front leg bent and right back down slowly. Definitely feeling a little bit more work on the top of that leg. And one last time. Okay, we're going to step back, meet me in your plank. We're going to do a little half hover and go right to up dog. Nice. Little breaks in those elbows. Come on to the tops of your feet if you can and lift your knees up off the earth. A little more work for the upper body. Put the knees back down, tuck those toes under, lift your hips back as you pull in the stomach. Slow motion with the hips going back over towards the heels. Create that little tug of war with the hands pulling towards the knees isometrically. Now let's bring the hips forward again, pull in the stomach. Nice. Tops of the feet, broad through the shoulders, elevate the knees. Knees down, tuck the toes under. Really pull in the stomach. Feel like this is an exercise of the six-pack muscle group as you slowly begin to move those hips backwards. Pull the hands towards the knees. And one more time forward. Tops of the feet. Let the hips go where they want to. Like it's not about forcing anything. Come off the knees, just hold. Okay, knees back down, tuck those toes under. You're going to meet me in your high plank. And let's pick that left foot up off the floor. And switch to the right. And back to your down dog. Should feel like a nice relaxed pose now that you've warmed up the shoulders. Let's pick the left leg up. We're keeping the hips square. And switch right. Try to keep equal weight coming into both arms when you're in a 3-point pose. So it's all about maintaining stability through the core. Keep alternating, lifting and lowering the legs at a pace that works for you. Okay, let's get the right leg up. Pull the body forward, keep the right foot off the floor. You're in your high plank. Now take the right knee to your right elbow, sweep it back. You're in your down dog with the right leg up. Same leg, repeat the move. Pull forward, draw the knee forward, sweep it back. One last time, bring it forward. Lift that knee up onto that elbow. Put the foot back on the earth. You're in your down dog. Come back to plank. We're going to lower onto the forearms. Hold your low plank. Nothing fancy. Your option is to always have the knees down if you like. Nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose. Three more breaths. Put the knees down, come back up onto the hands, off the knees into your downward facing dog. Left leg up this time. Bring the shoulders over the wrists.
And pull that left knee towards the left elbow and bring it back to your down dog. If you can, keep that left leg up. Come on forward. Bring the knee forward. Get it to the elbow. Sweep it back. One more time through. Take it back. Let's put that foot down. Come back to your high plank. Lower to the forearms. Relax here and breathe. 5 big breaths. Knees are soft. Walk the forearms back towards your knees. Bring your hips just over the heels. Straighten out those arms. Little tug of war. Pulling the hands towards the knees. Okay, back up onto all fours here. Meet me in your bear pose. Take your gaze towards the front of your mat so you're not letting your face drop. Hollow out the stomach. Walk your hands back, drop the heels to the floor. Bring your arms out in front, parallel to the floor, low squat. Nice. Bring the hands back down to the earth, walk it back out to your bear, or you can drop the hands to the floor into your bear. Walk it back, heels down, low squat, arms out. Really try to broaden through your shoulders here. Pull them apart. Okay, back to your bear. Hold it. 2 more breaths. Okay, knees down. Walk your hands to the front of your mat, back to your high plank and your down dog. Little reprieve here, or you could always take a child's pose. Let's lift that left leg. Lift your left hip up to the ceiling, but try to keep your arms evenly weighted. Make sure you can see them in the sides of your vision. Bend your leg. Lift your knee a little higher. A few more breaths. Maybe you add a little pulse. Okay, we're going to take this left foot all the way up between both your hands. Hold your low lunge. Now let's just hover the hands above the floor. So we're not weighting into our upper body. We're putting all the weight into the leg. Spine is long. Take the arms back by your side, palms face the earth, proud chest. Torso is still at the same height. Now come up 1 inch out of those hips. So you're just lifting the hips straight up 1 inch. Up another inch. You're losing the bend in your front leg. That's kind of what we want. Up another. Now sweep the arms forward. Keep your forward lean. High on the toes on the back foot. A little bit of work for that left leg. Okay, hands are going to come all the way down to frame your front foot. Step back to your plank. Let's do a little hover. Doesn't have to be huge. Sweep up to your up dog, hips up and back, down dog. Right leg up this time. Open that right hip to the sky. Bend at the knee. Try to elevate your knee. Add that little pulse if you like. Make sure you can see the sides of your arms. You haven't pulled through too far. Now we're going to take this foot, sweep it all the way forward between both your hands. And let's take the weight out of the upper body by elevating the hands off the earth. Hold. Okay, lift up through those hips 1 inch. Up again, just an inch. And again. Okay, almost a straight leg here. Sweep the arms all the way up. You're still leaning with your upper body. Lean forward. Nice. Hold it. 2 more breaths. Okay, take the hands back down, frame your foot, step back plank. Hover, up dog, hips up and back down dog. Nice job. Just relax. What in the beginning felt like work should now feel like a reprieve. It's funny how that works. Okay, let's walk the feet to the middle of the mat, hands back to the feet. Inhale and extend to a flat back. Drift your booty back in this position. All the weight moves to the back of the feet. Now let it go, relax. Inhale, extend, flat back. Now take the left arm, open it to the side so it's parallel to the floor. Your palm faces down. And now lift the shoulder up a little bit. Rest of the body stays in the same place. Switch sides. Right arm out, right shoulder up. Hips stay square. Booty is still back. Let's try that again with the left arm. You can take your gaze if you like and look out at the hand. You might get a little more height with the shoulder if you do that. Okay, sweep that hand back down. Other side. Okay, bring the hand down. Take both hands. Let's start out by holding below the knee. Both hands are holding onto that left leg. Sweep your right leg back behind you till it's parallel to the floor. Now, if you can, take the wobble out of that base foot, the left foot. Sometimes harder than we think. Okay, walk your hands till they're above the knee. So your torso is going to lift up a little bit. The goal here is to see if you can get your whole body parallel to the floor. Try not to let the shoulders round. So much to think about. Now let's walk those hands back down. This time, see if you can walk them down so you're holding onto your ankle with both hands and just hold the pose. Little work for that left leg, nothing you can't handle. Okay, relax the right foot to the floor. Oh yes, doesn't that feel good? Inhale, extend flat back. Exhale, drop it down. Enjoy a little reprieve before we get ready for our right leg. Okay, so both hands below the right knee. Sweep your left leg back. So the goal here to help you balance is to keep that left leg as stiff and straight as you can. Walk your hands above the knee, lifting the torso up a little bit, aiming the body parallel to the floor. If you can, to get more into your butt, move your hips back an inch, maintaining the balance. Okay, walk the hands down the leg, hold your ankle, almost done. Okay, both hands to the front, relax that left leg. Inhale, extend flat back. Exhale, back down. Walk your hands to the front of your mat, step back plank. Open your feet so they're hip width or maybe a little wider. You're going to keep the shoulders over your wrists. You're going to roll your ankles to the right and sweep your left arm up to the ceiling. Side plank. Wide leg side plank. Come back plank. And roll the ankles to the left. Right arm sweeps up. Back to your plank. Other side again. Your option here, if you're looking for a modification, is to have the right knee down, in which case you would elevate your left leg. Come back plank. Other side. One more time, because we can. Keep your hips nice and high so you use your obliques here. Switch. Okay, let's come down onto the forearms into your low plank. Just hold it, nothing fancy. Knees are soft. Tummy pulls in, walk your forearms back so you get your butt right over your heels. Just chill out anywhere you want. Okay, come up onto all fours. Wrists under your shoulders. Couple of cat cows here, so arch, press away from the floor. Chest comes forward, look out. Round your back, drop your face. Chest comes forward, look out. Now come back to that neutral spine where you hollow out your stomach. Walk your hands to both corners of the front of your mat. We're going to come into a really unusual plank here. We're going to walk our toes to both corners of the mat and then elevate off the knees. Working your obliques, pull your shoulders back. Stomach pulls in. Just hold it. Now, isometrically try to pull those hands towards the feet or the feet towards the hands. Just amps things up a little bit. Now walk your feet in. So we're going to do a bear without moving our hands. Just walk your knees in so they're underneath the hips, 1 inch from the floor. Step them back to the corners of the back of the mat. Hold, just breathe. Step them in. Bear. Lots of work for the back of the arms. Who doesn't like working that? Step back, wide plank. Last time, step in. Now bring your knees and toes together. Your hands are still wide. All I want you to do here is squeeze your knees. My shoulders are way behind my wrists. Squeeze your knees, work your inner thighs. Pull in the stomach. We're here for 3 more breaths. If you put those knees down, lift them right back up. We call that joining back in if you're taking a break. Okay, relax. Whew. Onto the knees. Nice job. It's good getting into some different angles. Okay, sweep those legs forward. Little Pilates. Take the legs nice and wide to the corners of your mat. Arms are forward. Sit up really tall for me. Nice. Now lift the arms up to the ceiling. So right now your spine is really long. We're just going to hold this for a sec. You should feel those sits bones digging into the floor. Feet are flexed. Nice. Try to get those arms, really reach them. Okay, you're going to C-curve the spine. So sink down, suck in the belly. Here we go. Keeping the arms up, we're going to try to roll down. Really slow, slowly as you can. Keep the legs wide, take the hands back, on the floor behind you. And if you can, let the thumbs just hover above the floor. Now point your toes. Okay, bring the arms forward to the floor. Bend your legs. Your feet are hip width apart. We're going to come up into a bridge. So do this really slowly. Roll up. It's not about judging how high you get your hips. You just want to feel the back of the body being active. Just relax here and breathe. Your feet are hip width. Keep them hip width, but we're going to squeeze the knees together. So you're working, once again, the inner thighs. Now lift those toes off the floor. All the weight's in the heels. Take the arms up if you can. And let's take them 6 inches behind us, just so we're working our arms too. Arms are really long. Keep squeezing those knees. We're not here for much longer. Okay, open up the knees and squeeze them into each other. Lower the booty, tap it, bring it back up. Open up the knees. Squeeze them together. Tap the booty and lift and open and squeeze and hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax the arms to the floor. Relax the toes down to the earth. Keep squeezing the knees. Slowly lower the booty and bring your knees into the chest. Little reprieve. Should feel good. Hug them in nice and close. Okay, we're going to come into a little happy baby. So arms to the inside of the legs, grab your big toes, heels to the ceiling, pull the knees down towards the floor. You can use your elbows to open up the legs a little wider. Be mindful here to keep the lower back on the floor. If you want to add a gentle, slow motion rock, side to side, you can do that. You don't have to. Now we're going to let the right leg go all the way down to the floor. Press that right calf into the floor and see if you can straighten the left leg. You're still holding on to that left toe. Nice little lengthening through the back of that leg. You might feel the tendons behind that left knee, and that's a good thing. Let the toes point down towards your face. Open up those tendons. Okay, let's take the right arm out to the side. The back of the hand is on the floor. Keep your hips both equally weighted into the earth and slowly open the left leg out to the side. It's not going to go far because I want both hips on the floor. Just a little more of a release for the inner thigh. Now bring that leg back up, bend at the knee, bend your leg, and let the right knee come back in. Meet me back in your happy baby. Oh, I love this stretch. Gently rock it side to side. And let's take the left leg all the way down to the floor. Straighten that right leg if you can. Pressing your left calf into the floor. Toes down to the face. Let's take that left arm, open it to the side. Kind of helps you counterbalance and slowly start to open that right leg. And bend that right leg. Come back into your happy baby with your left leg. Just hold it. So since you've stretched out the inner thighs, you might feel a little more depth in this pose, which is great. Okay, both feet back to the ceiling. Take your arms by your side, palms face the earth. Point your toes. Heels and toes connected. Slowly hollow out the stomach and take your legs 1/3 of the way down, keeping the stomach hollow. So once you've gotten 1/3 of the way down, you're going to come up on 5 counts. So it's really slow. Keep pressing your stomach in. To retrain how we want our stomach to behave. We want to be able to have it feel natural to pull it in and hold it in. Come on back down again. Now that little natural curve you have in your spine means that the lower back does not entirely need to be on the floor. What does need to happen in this pose is that you pull in the stomach. Slowly bring it back up. And one last time, take it down. So now we're going to hold it down 1/3 of the way, and you're just going to bend at the knee. Squeeze your knees together so your knees and feet are touching. You're moving your knees well beyond the hips. So you feel a real challenge to keep the stomach in. Now pull the knees in slowly to the point where you don't really have to fight to keep the stomach in. And as soon as you get that nice sort of relaxed feeling, pull the knees back out again. And I'm doing all of these moves in slow motion. Take the knees out, but you're not going out to a straight leg. You're keeping your legs slightly bent. Bring it back in. Keep hollowing out the stomach. And take it out one last time. Hold it out. Open the feet. Flex the feet. Knees and feet hip width apart. Hold the knees well beyond the hips. Challenge the tummy. Pull it in. Take the right heel, hover it right above the floor with the leg bent. Feel the side oblique work. Bring it back up slowly. Same thing, left side. Left side body working. Back up. Both down. Stomach wanting to bulge, don't let it. Pull your knees in, take a break. Nice job. Gentle rock, maybe a little circle with the knees, whatever feels good. Change directions. Okay, cross your right knee over the left. Move your legs down. Still bent though, they're not straight. Let the knees slowly come to the right. And you're going to use that right leg to pull that left knee towards the earth, not on. Left arm sweeps out at a 45-degree angle from the body. Enjoy. Arm is long. So again, you're taking that right leg and pulling the left knee towards the earth. Feeling a whole side body all the way over that hip. Great release. So bring the arm in first and then uncross while you engage your six-pack muscle group. Uncross the legs, bring them back up. They're bent. Bring them into the chest. Nice, little circle, a little bit of love. Then take the left knee over the right. Take those legs out. Keep them bent though. Down to the left side. Right arm, 45 degrees out. Use your left leg now to pull that right knee towards the earth. That's what's really giving you that nice release over the top of the hip and lower back. Let's take some nice deep breaths, close your eyes, get lost in this moment, this feel good moment. Okay, let's pull the right arm in, uncross the legs, engaging the tummy muscles before you do it. Bring the legs up. Slowly pull the knees into the chest. So hold one knee with one hand, open the legs out wide, move them forward, bring them together, pull them in. Let's do that a few times. Okay, roll yourself up. We're going to sit up nice and tall with the spine. So if you look at me from the side, nice long spine. But I'm going to start leaning backwards and pulling in my stomach. Extend the arms out here. Just hold. Feet are hip width apart. Now to amp this up, you can slowly start lifting the arms without moving anything else. Do it really slowly. You'll feel the impact on the core as you hold those arms nice and high. Now take them down really slow. You're hollowing out the stomach the whole time. Now take a wider, open your arms out wider and do the same thing. Leaning back. So you roll back off the sit bones, but your lower back stays long. Hold it, suck in the stomach, breathe. You almost feel like you might fall backwards because you've got those arms pulling, creating that sensation of work through your midsection. Bring the arms back down. Bring them together now so they're hip width apart. Nothing else changes. Now, C-curve the spine, round it. Suck in the tummy, come on back down. Really slow. As soon as you feel the shoulder blades get down there, start to roll back up. Roll forward. Little stretch for that lower back. Now take it back. Pull in the stomach. Come all the way down, knees into the body. Nice job. Another circle. Loosening up these hips. So good for us because you sit throughout your day. It's good to do this. Let's change the direction. So open out first, pull into the body, close, push away, and then do that again. Okay, let's take the right leg out. Pull your left knee into the body, right leg out just above the floor, foot is flexed, leg is locked out straight. You might want to just tap that heel so you know you're pretty low with that leg. Hollow out the stomach. So you should feel the core working. If you want to feel it more, you're going to release the hands off that left knee. Try to keep the left knee in. Arms up to the ceiling, slow motion, take them back behind you. Bring the arms back. Hold back onto that knee, pull the knee in. Release it, do it again. Bring the arms back up, pull the knee in. Last time. Right knee comes in, left leg goes out. Release the arms up, take them back behind you. Grab hold, pull the knee in. Release. Arms pull back. A little tremble maybe, right? You hope. Pull that left knee in, right knee in, I mean, sorry. And release the arms back. And both knees come in. Nice job. Roll it up. Up onto the toes. Hang out here for a sec. High up on those toes. Cheers. Okay, we're going to lift the hips up, drop the heels. Fold your arms. Feel a nice unweighting of the upper body. Get some good blood flow to your face. Take big breaths here. Okay, release the arms. Sweep them out to the side, back up to standing. And hands to your heart. Thank you guys so much for your power and strength. Hope you feel good. Hope you enjoyed it. Hello.
It's us again. Nobody joined us. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, that was good.